HOMOVISION.
I am Andrew Czezowski and this is Susan
I
Carrington.
am Susan Carrington.
And so what's going on? What's going on at the fridge?
We are
Well,
the owners of the fridge.
Yeah, we started it in 1980, a long, long time ago, in a small place opposite the police station in Brixton. That held 700 people. Got really busy, really fast. The people here were trying to run a roller disco, which didn't quite work. And we just got to talking. They said, look, you know, do you want to take it over? We did. Simple as that. It just happened very quickly. And it's just shot up from, you know, 700 people to 1,200 people, 1,500 people, and on and on and on. We've had everybody here from Eartha Kitt to Take That to Soul to Soul. You just really name it. Nico, you know Nico,
Mark Harmon
opened the club up.
Dearly. Boy George has been here.
Yeah.
So what's going on this new year anyway? Because you're reopening, aren't you? So
yeah, what's happened, we sort of came back in and started running the place from November, but we had to do a lot of work, which was to paint, decorate. You can see the chaps in the background still building stuff. We're just overhauling the bar, we're cleaning up the front of the building, we've rewired the premises, we've fixed the leaks on the roof, we've overhauled the lighting system, and we're bringing in a new sound system for the Christmas period. And that's it, and with our first date is with a night called Colours, which is an outside hire for the Christmas Eve, yeah, 24th, yeah. Followed by another date on the 28th, the Saturday, which is an outside hire. But the big one, of course, is Love Muscle on New Year's Eve.
Can't wait, we're so excited.
You know, with Mark Andrews, our old DJ, Yvette hosting on the door.
Fantastic.
We've got Joe Public, who is one of our old DJs, Dorian, Sharp Boys, and Stevie B doing two little spots for us just to work with us, and then they'll become regular for the next Love Muscles we do, which will probably start in the first week of Feb by the looks of it.
So why bring Love Muscle back now anyway? Why?
Because it was always our favourite night.
Well, we created it.
Yeah. And we designed it, we built it, we
1992.
conceived it and coordinated it. So that was always our night, as it were. And it was always our favourite night, of course.
So it's going to be a new twist this time?
Oh, yeah, I think...
New Year's Eve is going to be classic Love Muscle.
Yeah, we're sticking with the classic songs.
Which is what everybody loves. The response has been phenomenal.
Yeah,
We've been
it really
just
has.
so inundated, and people are boys taking flyers in Soho and Clapham, etc. And everyone said, "What? Love Muscle's back on the fridge? Susan and Andrew, yes."
So we're going to stick with
really
very much
happy,
classic
very
Love Muscle.
touched
It's going to be the
as
strippers,
well.
the dancers, the DJs, everything's classic. But as we do the ones in February, that's when we're going to bring in the new DJs and visuals and so on, just to bring it up to date, shall we say.
So what about, have you got any other parties, gay parties?
Well, we... be careful what we say. Lots of talk with lots of other gay promoters who have also got events in and around London which can draw 1,500 to 2,000 people. I can't say who, because I don't want to upset the wrong ones and the other premises, etc. right now, because nothing's signed and sealed and delivered. But the idea is that we're going to go on some sort of rotation with Love Muscle at least once a month, maybe twice, and then with another promoter and so on. Just because we think it's a great premises, obviously. They think so too, and I'm just going to find the right promoters so that eventually we hope that the people who come on a Saturday will roll from week to week and then get to experience the other promoters' nights, and their people will experience our Love Muscle nights. That's it in a nutshell. So it's pretty simple.
Fantastic. And what about Orange Leaf's press release about saying that Brixton's a bit homophobic?
Oh,
and
how
not safe
could
for
they
gay
say
people?
that? I'm sorry.
What do you say to that?
Oh, ridiculous.
Yeah, this is... all I can say is that in all the time we were here and running the premises, we never had any issues. I don't know what issues they had, if any. I think it's really just to undermine what we're trying to achieve.
Okay.
Unless someone can write to me and say, yes, I did have a problem, then I'd be more than happy to speak to them and meet them and find out the facts. But we don't know of any, but of course we weren't directly involved in the past 4 years. And that's when these incidences occurred. If there were any incidences, they were done under Orange's banner, not ours.
So, actual venue, what's going to change anyway now?
Nothing. I mean, essentially nothing. Because, well, I say nothing. Look, the building's a fabulous old theatre. It
1913.
It was built 1913. It was the first cine variety theatre in England. What that means was this. Before that, you still had the live musicals, the musical style stage shows, okay, with the comedians and everything, the cabaret and so on. About that period, film started to come in. And what they used to then do is keep the old musical type side of it, and then they'd run a 20-minute film clip. So that's why it's called Cine Variety, because it's part of the Variety and Cine crossover, and this was purpose-built for it. That's why it's got changing rooms still from the past for the performance side, and it's still got the original silver screen from 1913, which they should project the films on. And this used to run 15 hours a day from 10 in the morning till midnight or something. Okay. It was crazy. So we're in that vein of things, of that same thing, doing mad things on stage. But it is a theatre. We don't want to change it. We don't want to switch it up. We don't like the blingy corporate disco thing. We hate all that.
Have done in our
we're much
lives,
more alternative, much more punky, and much more down at heel, and that's the way you want to keep it. So no, we're not doing a big revamp. Don't come here and expect it to be the new fridge. No, it's the old fridge.
It's the one that
everybody
loves.
It's the safe, warm old fridge.
1985.
It just needs a good old wash and a good old clean up.
Which is happening at the moment, and we've doing the bar and the foyer, and eventually do madder things as the time goes by.
So it's going to be a new era for fridge then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah.
We can't wait. And lights come back in my life, and I'm sure Andrew's too.
Well, we've got a huge amount of interest. We used to do lots of live music in the past, and as I said, I've had virtually every live act in the world down here. But now that the Astoria's shut in town, or is shutting essentially, I'm now getting a lot of phone calls in from promoters who are looking for a proper entertainment space with a stage, not an arch or some railway place. You know, it's a theatre, and people love it for that reason, and it's great.
HOMOVISION.